Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I paint this bouquet from nature. Previously I came up with a composition and selected the color of the paints for my flowers. I start with a light purple flower. It's a carnation. I take purple and white for the mixture. You can use white gouache or lavender. It has already white paint in it. I will write the names of the colors in the description under the video. Here I am just repeating the approximate shape of the flower with a thin transparent layer. And immediately I apply darker spots on the wet layer. Here I added a little lunar black in our purple mixture. I soften the edges a little with a clean wet brush. I spray it with water to add texture. For the greens I use Zoisite from Daniel Smith and add a little white. Then it turns out a very interesting color, suitable for eucalyptus. I really like the complex color of this paint, as well as its granulation, which allows you to create an interesting texture and streaks. I also soften the edges here. For the rosebud I take Chromium Oxide and a little lemon. Using a dry brush I remove excess pigment to add volume. I add lunar black to this mixture in dark places. For the carnation in the corner, any warm red and a little white will do. I take cadmium red. I also add shadow areas with the addition of lunar black. You need just a little bit of it. A little lavender for picturesqueness. The tulip also has a complex color. This is a pink-purple Quinacridone with the addition of white and a little lavender. I make light spots, streaks with a dry brush and darken the shadow places on wet surface. I soften the edges with water. For the eustoma, I used a pink peony and some lavender. The sequence is the same. While wet, I darken the flower by adding a little purple and a drop of lunar black. I'm making a splash. Softening the edge. In the background, I also make a lilac carnation with Quinacridone plus white, but I add more purple, so that it differs in tone from a tulip. I remove the pigment with a clean flat brush. Softening the edges, make dark splatter. In this carnation I added royal blue and lavender, sometimes pink peony. In a dark tone, all our color plus lunar black. Splashed with water. A few napkin prints are also a great way to create textures. For this rose, I took our mixture, which was left over from the greens for eucalyptus, and added a little lemon paint. I sprayed it with water, selected a pigment for light and added green eucalyptus color for shadows. Bronzite Genuine paint for the tape. For the pot, a grey-purple mixture. Here I wanted to darken the flower, but there was a sudden such a drip. But I decided to leave it and started to paint green. To smoothly fit the flowers into the background, I soaked the flowers around with clean water. For dark greens I took Zoisite. I fill the space between the flowers with this paint. Somewhere softening the edges, somewhere leaving them sharp. I will add some shadows to this carnation, cadmium red and slightly purple. At this stage, I add shadows on dry bases. I add pink peony and lunar black to the eustoma, as well as purple and lunar black. I make the middle of the flower with the same mixture, but denser in tone. I also added some petals here. Wipe it somewhere with a clean damp brush. I do the same with purple carnations, a little purple spray. Quinacridone purple with Lunar black for tulip. Now blue carnation. Here I mixed lavender with Lunar black. I sprinkled it juicy, then blotted something with a napkin. The same fate awaited the distant lilac carnation, Quinacridone, violet and Lunar black. I added here a dark middle of purple and Lunar black and a little lemon for the stamens. I also added shadows. Shadows for a light rose at the bottom from a mixture of Chromium Oxide, lemon and Lunar black. I remove excess paint in light areas with a wet brush and add shadows. Here I decided to beat my vertical drip by adding a small print through a stencil, imitating a curtain. I took a thick purple mixture from the palette and applied it. I decided to darken the pot and ribbon anyway. Mixtures are the same. taking a critical look at the work, I put my signature. And that's what happened in the end. I'm glad if you like the video and you will apply something in your works. Bye!